it's my honor to welcome you to the Clarence Tom Ashley home place. This is one of the sites that we use in our Long Journey home, which is our musical heritage celebration in Johnson County, Tennessee. At this site, you're going to hear Kenny Price and Jerry Moses paying tribute to Clarence Tom Ashley, and some also to G.B. Grayson, a blind fiddler who lived here in Johnson County. Tom Ashley would be so excited if he knew that this music was being played, especially at his home place, and that young people are still playing the old-time music that he thought was so important. He was such a performer. He loved to perform. In the 1970s, I interviewed the great Doc Watson about Clarence Ashley and his music. I asked Doc, what was the most important, significant thing that Tom Ashley contributed to folk and country music? Tom thought for a few minutes and he said, well, if you had asked me what his most important song was, I would have said without a doubt, The Cuckoo Bird. But since you asked me what his most important overall contribution was, I would have to say it was the man himself. He was an entertainer, he was funny, he was a musician, he was talented, and he loved an audience. In fact, he was more comfortable in front of an audience at Carnegie Hall than he was at his own front porch. He knew all the old songs that came over with our ancestors when they came from England and from Europe. In fact, he taught a lot of those old songs to other musicians. Doc Watson said that he learned several songs from Tom Ashley that he later recorded and made a big hit with them. He mentioned a few of those. He mentioned Little Sadie, and he mentioned Walking Posts, and of course he mentioned The Cuckoo Bird. Well, about the same time that he was playing with Clarence Ashley, there were two other people playing with that same group, Clint Howard and Fiddling Fred Price. And there was a little boy that liked to fool around and follow his dad and learn a little music. He was real anxious to learn the music at that time. And that little boy was Kenny Price. He was the son of Fiddling Fred Price, and he learned to play a fiddle like his dad did, and he's quite good at it. He also was determined to learn the clawhammer banjo that Clarence Ashley played. Now that was a little difficult for Kenny because Kenny was left-handed and Clarence Ashley was right-handed. So Kenny had to turn his banjo upside down and backward and all kinds of things, but he stuck with it and he learned to play clawhammer. You know, Tommy Moore, Ashley's grandson, said, if you turn your head and don't really look at Kenny when he's playing, you'll think you're hearing my grandfather's clawhammer banjo. About the same time, there was another young boy down in Laurel Bloomery who was also learning to play music. He happened to be a neighbor of Ed Grayson. Ed Grayson was the son of G.B. Grayson. And he learned all those old songs from Ed Grayson, the songs that G.B. had passed down. That little boy's name was Jerry Moses. So today you're in for a real treat. Both those little boys have grown up, but they're still playing that old-time music of Clarence Ashley's and G.B. Grayson's. I would like to thank Jodine Ashley for allowing us to use this venue every year for our Long Journey Home music celebration. He has restored the house, even the smokehouse and the old barn still outside. He's built a wash house out there, and it looks very much like it did when Tom Ashley lived here. So a big thank you to Joe Ashley for allowing us to use this venue.
would like to say a word about the friend of mine we had last year, Alex Somerville, that did a video for us, and I hope you've seen it. It's very interesting, very informative, and very good. When I first moved up to Canada in '91, I was playing old-time music up there, and not many people up there played old-time music. And every time I would play somewhere, someone would say, "Do you know Alex Somerville?" And I go, "No." And so finally I was at a fair selling some instruments, and I had a banjo up there, and these three boys walked by and they see it. And they said, "Can you play that?" I said, "Well, yeah." And he said, "Let's hear you." So I played a little bit. They went, "Oh, you know Alex Somerville?" "No, but I hear I should." And so I gave him my card. And that night when I came home, there was a message on my answering machine. "I'll do my best, Alex Somerville, I can. Jerry, this is Alex Somerville. If Orpheum, Bacon and Day, and S.S. Stewart means anything to you, give me a call." Click. So I said, "Well, yes, I have Orpheum #1 and a S.S. Stewart, and I know what a Bacon and Day is." So he goes, "Oh, you do? Can I come over?" And I said, "Well, yeah, come on over." So he came over. We started playing, and he asked who I played with down here, because he knew I told him that, about G.B. Grayson and Tom Ashley, and I told him that I played with Fred and Kenny for about 8 years, and he was just, and it's like I could do no wrong after that for a while. And we played together for 10 years, and we still play together every now and then. He moved to Donegal, Ireland, which makes it a little bit harder, but he's enjoying the old-time Irish music over there. He's 93 years old, so it's getting a little hard for him, but he's still viable and just still a wonderful person. And we're lucky to have him, and he would be here if he could. And so I just want to say thank you, Alec. One morning bright and clear, to my old home I drew near, was a village down in sunny Tennessee. I was speeding on a train that would bring me home again, to the girl I loved in sunny Tennessee. I can hear the old folks singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across fields of cotton, my old home still I can see, as the moon rose in its glory. There I told my sweetest story to the girl I loved in sunny Tennessee. As the crowd gathered round, tears on every face I found, I saw my mother at the station door. As the crowd gathered round, tears on every face I found, and I missed the one that I've been longing for. I can hear the old folks singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton, my old home still I can see, as the moon rose in its glory. There I told my sweetest story to the girl I loved in sunny Tennessee. I whispered, Mother dear, where is Mary? She's not here. All the world seemed lost and sadness came to me. And she pointed to a spot in that little churchyard lawn where the Mary sleeps in sunny Tennessee. I can hear the old folks singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across fields of cotton, my old home still I can see, as the moon rose in its glory. There I told my sweetest story to